Hello and good afternoon. Welcome to the campus tour here on Facebook Live. We're with you with myself, Jamie, and this is...
Yeah, I'm Skylar. Nice to see you all. Although I can't quite see you, I know some of you are watching, and if you are watching, please put something in the comments saying hey, and then I will actually be able to see you.
That's right. And we're going to be going live in a minute to various locations around campus where we can see some of the stuff that's going on. And we've got some friends of ours that are going to help us to see some different parts of campus. So as Skylar said already, please be dropping stuff in the comments if you're watching. Now, Skylar, you are an international student, aren't you?
I am. Well, I'm almost done, Jamie. But no, yeah, I'm originally from the States. I don't know if you can tell from my non-British accent, but I am from Pennsylvania, and I did come here to finish my master's in computer science at Lancaster. And I have basically one more day that I have, and then I'm no longer officially an international student.
That's fantastic. So Skylar is now working with us here as Friends International in Lancaster, and we're here in the city just to help you if you're an international student, especially that's just arrived, to help you settle in any way that we can help you. So please, if there's something you need, something you're not sure about, you can get in touch with people you will know at university, but we're also here to help you as much as possible and representing the local churches in the area, in just really wanting to welcome you to our beautiful city. So I believe we've got Christina is here already, so she's looking forward to watching with us. So
awesome,
thanks very
Christina.
much, Christina. And yeah, please, if you are watching, please comment in. If you've got questions or queries, please comment in and let us know. But we're now going to head to our first location. So we're going to bring up Sally. Here she is. Sally, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm good. Yes, I'm enjoying the
Great.
sun.
It looks beautiful out there.
It does look beautiful.
Is. Yeah. Yes, I'm down by the barbecue area on campus, which you can see behind me, which is a place that you can book to have a barbecue if it's a lovely sunny day like today. And you might be able to hear as well the ducks from the lake behind me. Oh, you can't really see it from there, but there is a beautiful lake behind me, and those are the ducks that you can hear. It's a nice area to come and spend a sunny day if the weather is nice like today.
That's amazing, Sally. And did you mention the barbecue?
Yes. So this is the barbecue.
I was listening, I promise.
Yeah, so it's taped off at the moment, I presume for coronavirus reasons, but
yes.
Under normal circumstances, yeah, this is a place you can book. You can have a barbecue with your friends and just enjoy the sort of surroundings here as well.
Lovely. Well, thanks so much, Sally. That is good to see. I believe we're going to see you again in a second in another location. We'll leave you now to run, and I think we're going to go to Georgia next. So let's head on over and see where she's at. Hello.
Hi, Georgia.
Hi, Jimmy. Hello. Hi. How's everyone?
How are you doing?
I'm good. I am at the Alexandra Square. It's a beautiful day today. People have come out to sit at the steps. I'm gonna try and turn my camera around. Hope you're able to see this. People are sitting at the steps. It's a beautiful sunny day. And I'm about to start heading down the South Spine. So I'm gonna be walking down that path. Yeah.
Fantastic.
And Georgia, what are some of the top spots on Alex Square that people should know about?
On Alex Square, that's an easy one. Greg's is like the most popular place, especially in the mornings when people go to lectures. They always stop here to grab a coffee or a snack. The library is right here. Gonna try and turn my camera around so you might be able to see. So yeah, you can find the learning zone and the base and the library. Gonna try and walk towards the library so that you may be able to see it.
And that's where you get a bus from as well, isn't it, Georgia?
Exactly. This is the underpass. If you go down those steps, you will find yourself at the underpass. You can get all sorts of buses to anywhere from campus. This is the library and the entrance to the library. And right next to the library, it's what we call the base in the university house. The base is located right here, and you can come to seek help on anything that might worry you, or yeah, basically you can seek assistance or advice at the base. And this is the learning zone, and you can find like IT help here. And it's also a nice place to sit and study with your friends. You don't have to be quiet like in the library. You can actually sit and talk here with your friends. There are computers inside and desks. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. And it's, of course, it's always sunny on the square.
Yes, yes, it's a very popular spot for people to come just sit and enjoy the sun when they want to have a break from the library, let's say. Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much, Georgia. That is obviously one of the main areas of campus that you need to know about. So, Alex Square, do remember that. We'll probably put a map up afterwards as well, so you can check and see where stuff's at. So we're going to
Definitely, yeah.
leave you now. What was that?
No, I was just saying Alex Square is a central spot, connects the
Yes.
North Spine with the South Spine. So yeah, it's a place that you're definitely gonna see once you arrive on Lancaster.
Fantastic.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thanks, Georgia. So we'll leave you now and we'll see you again in a minute. And we're going to head over now and see where Jessie is, who is at another location on campus. So, Jessie, introduce yourself.
Hi guys,
And tell us
I'm
where you are.
Jessie. I am standing at the North Spine, so this is facing Alexander Square where Georgia just showed you around. And let me just turn my camera around so I can show you. There we go. So along the North Spine, this mostly has different kind of lecture buildings. So over here we have the physics building, we have the Faraday complex, which is more lecture halls. But along the North Spine, it also turns into several areas. So in here, we have the Trove Bowland, which is one of our main colleges. And then we have the Bowland Pub, and we have the Take That Cinema right under there. And then turn out again. We have more buildings along the way. We have right there, yeah, we have some food shops. So we have Subway. There's more along Alexander Square. Then we have Blackwell's, which is a university bookshop. So for any stationery or last minute things you weren't able to grab, you can always go in there. This is the other side of the Faraday complex, just a lot of entrances, a lot of buildings. It's quite a long span. Here's even more lecture theaters, lecture buildings. And I'm sure you guys can hear the noise. They're building a new lecture hall right here. So I'm just gonna show you that.
And there's a hairdresser's as well, isn't there, down there, I think?
There is actually, it's right here, Diamond Hair and Beauty. And then here we have the brand new lecture theater
Oh, wow.
that they're building. Yeah, it's lovely, and it connects with the politics and arts lecture theaters as well. And here is the law school. So as you can see, the North Spine opens up into a lot of the central buildings in Lancaster.
Brilliant.
And just as we get to the very long end, we turn off here to where I'll be showing you later about the Great Hall, but it turns in here to the Great Hall where the orchestra practices, and down this way is a view of more accommodation, which I'll be showing you guys later.
Looks great.
That's brilliant.
Yep.
Amazing. Well, thanks very much, Jessie. So that is the North Spine leading up from Alexander Square, isn't it? So
Yep.
amazing. Well, thanks so much, Jessie. I believe now we're going to cut back to Sally. Or
I think we're going back to Sally.
Should go back to Sally and see where Sally's at around campus. And guys, if you've got questions as well, please do comment them in as we're going, and just say hello. Let us know that you are there in the comments. Have we just lost Sally?
Yeah, it looks like we did lose Sally for a bit. Do you want to talk about anything else we're doing with Friends International right now?
Good idea. So next week we are going to be doing a tour of the city. So very similar to this one, but we'll be going around the city centre instead and showing you guys all of the stuff there that there is to check out. And then the following week, we've got a live cooking demonstration as well. So stay tuned for that. That will be the following week. So 2 weeks' time, we're going to have a live cooking demonstration as well. So showing you how to cook some British food. So that's going to be exciting. Please do stay tuned for that. Now, I
think we got Sally back.
We've got Sally back. Sally.
Yeah, sorry about that. Don't know what happened. It just cut out.
Technology.
Technology, yes. But
so where are you, Sally?
I've come down the main drive. I've come to the sports centre, which is this lovely building here. So this is where the gym, swimming pool, I think there's a climbing wall, things like that. That's all down here. I don't know if you can hear, there's some traffic coming past as well, because this is the main drive. We've got some tennis courts down there as well, and a rugby pitch over there. I think that's what it's called. So yes, so this is definitely a great place to get acquainted with, and come and do some sport.
And do I have to walk to the sports center, Sally?
There is a car park here.
There is a car park.
Yes, but if you are coming from the main campus, then you can just walk down. But there is a bus stop just here. So if you are coming from town, you can easily get the bus in, and it stops right by the sports centre.
Wonderful.
Great. So you can lazily walk to the sports centre.
Yes.
Great bit. It's a really good swimming pool, though. It's a really beautiful swimming pool. So yeah, I definitely recommend checking that out during your time in Lancaster. It's a good place to go. So Skylar, where are we off to next?
I think we're going back to Georgia.
Back to Georgia. Let's see where Georgia's got to.
Hello again. I am heading down the South Spine. Yeah, I am heading down the South Spine, and I'm gonna turn my camera around. I am passing by the deli. The deli is a restaurant, a great place to get some pancakes. We are gonna take a left towards Edward Roberts Court. Right here, there are signs everywhere, so we're headed to Edward Roberts Court. Right this way.
Which is a great place to get some food, isn't it?
Yes, it's a great complex of restaurants and cafe. There's a cafe, Costa Coffee. There's a post office. So basically, this complex is divided into 2 floors. We are here, the ground floor. There's a charity shop, an Asian shop, restaurants, multiple restaurants. You can get all sorts of food here. And the upper floor, you can find a supermarket, you can find Spar, Costa Coffee, and the post office right next to Costa Coffee.
That's right. And Go Burrito is an all-time favorite, isn't it? Which is just down there.
Yes, the fries with cheese. That's one of my favorites.
Definitely.
So I'm heading back to the spine, heading back to the South Spine. I'm gonna just walk straight down the spine.
Brilliant.
This is the spine. It's basically a straight path where all the lecture theaters and colleges are located to the left and right of the spine. I am passing by the Lancaster Environment Center, the LEC building. If you're a science student, right here, there are, if you're a science student, this is where you're coming for your lab practicals. There are 2 labs. There's one on the ground floor and one on the upper floor. And yeah, basically this is where you're coming for your lab practicals if you're a science student. More
And
steps.
you can get a great pizza
Yeah.
down there as well, can't you?
Sorry?
You can get a great pizza down there as well, can't you, Georgia?
Yes, this is another restaurant. It's called Pizzetta. If you are looking for a place with great pizza, this is Pizzetta right here.
Mm. Nice.
And yeah, we're gonna continue walking down the spine. And
Fantastic.
I'll see you later, yeah?
Fantastic.
All right. Thanks so much.
Thanks so much, Georgia.
Thank you. All right, see
Thanks
you in
for
a bit.
showing us. See you in a bit.
Mm.
Well, brilliant. I think we've had a couple of questions in. We've had Christina asking about the sports centre where Sally was a minute ago, whether or not it's still open. Do you know if it's open, Scott?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I just checked actually the university website, and they didn't have announcement other than announcing the change during summer. So I would definitely say, be on the lookout. I'm sure there will be more, COVID-19 updates on the website, and they'll definitely keep you informed.
Yes, but if you aren't familiar with what's kind of happening in regards to that stuff across the UK, at the moment, swimming pools and gyms are starting to open back up, normally on a kind of a basis where you have to book. So I'd imagine that it probably, if it's not opened, it will probably be opening quite soon, probably on that basis where you need to book in advance before you go. But certainly in most places, they are starting to open up now. So hopefully it will be open soon. Now, where are we? I'm losing track of where we're going.
Yeah,
next,
I think
Scott.
we're going back to Jesse now.
Back to Jesse. Jesse, how are you
Okay.
doing? Tell us where you are.
Good. I'm at the end of where I was showing you last time. I just remembered to show you that here we have a laundrette, which are located throughout the college accommodations. This one is right at the edge of Bowland and County, so it's very accessible for freshers because it's where a lot of them usually are located. But I'm going to be taking you guys down to see the Great Hall Court and also to see the Leica building. So if I just turn my camera around, there we go. Right, so we have this nice little walkway past the Great Hall, which is where not only like groups like the orchestra practice, also other music groups, and also where big assemblies are held. So that's where freshers will be in to get their introduction talk, or that's where they're usually in anyway. This is one of the resource buildings. There's lectures held in here, but it's also a study space. And this is another entrance into the Great Hall, and above there's a dance studio. So you usually see people either doing ballet or some other form of dance in the day, which is nice to see. And then here we have the Great Hall Square, and this is quite nice because usually during campus they have where those lines are, you'll have fountains lit up, so it's really nice to see during the day. This is Bowland Hall. So all of this is an accommodation. This is where I was last year. It's very handy, very easy to get into your lectures. And right beside Bowland Hall, we have the Leica building, which I'll get to in a second. But when we get there, you'll see that there's a lovely little water area where there's usually ducks all around,
Ooh,
and it's
more
lovely,
ducks.
especially. Honestly, ducks are everywhere on this campus, but especially during the summertime, it's lovely to see. So you're almost there.
And in the spring, when you see all the baby chicks around campus.
Everywhere. You have to get used to how brave they are because they're not moving. So, but yeah, here we are. Here's the Leica building. Here's where a lot of events are also held. Here's the nice little water area. You can see it leads into another turnaround to campus, the front of campus, where you can walk down to the sports center. And off down there is County Main, which I'll be showing you guys later when I show you the Great Hall area.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Are there any ducks there today that you can show us?
There's actually none. This is the first time I've been here and not seen ducks at my feet, but I'm sure they'll be back when the students come back.
They must be self-isolating, maybe.
Honestly.
Who knows? Oh, that's
Yeah.
great. Thanks so much, Jesse. Thanks for
See you
sharing
guys
this
later.
round.
Bye.
Fantastic. So, Skylar, where are we off to next?
We're back to Sally.
We're back to Sally.
As long as she stays with
As long
us.
as she stays with us. Sally, where are you
Hi,
now?
yes, I'm with you. I'm at the newest part of the campus. So this
No
is the Health
way.
Innovation Campus.
I haven't even seen this yet, Jamie.
I know. Hang on, let me turn my camera around. And here we go. So this is the newest
Ooh.
Look at
building.
all that glass.
I know, isn't it nice?
Ah,
So yes, as we say, this has only just been built during all of the lockdown and everything. This is where a lot of the sort of medical students will be having their lectures and things. There's still some building work going on, but yes, it looks really nice. This is the first time I've seen it as well. So
Wow, it's so big.
it's really big. Yeah, much bigger than I was expecting it to be. But yes, so
And Sally, was it easy to get over there?
yes, it actually was. So I came down to where the barbecues were, and then there's just a path that goes around Lake Carter. You can also come to it from the main A6 road. There's a driveway into it there. So yes, lots of different ways to get into it.
Fantastic.
wow. Looks beautiful.
Yes, so that is the Health Innovation Campus. Yeah, it looks
Wow.
really nice.
Lovely. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
Great. So now we are back to Georgia, are we?
We are.
Georgia.
Yes, hello again.
Welcome back. Well,
Um,
Georgia, before we've not actually asked you. I mean, you are an international student, aren't you? Why don't you tell everybody where
Yeah.
you're from?
I'm from Cyprus. I do biomedical science at Lancaster University, and I'm a third year this year. So yeah,
Exciting. Well, thanks so much for being on our tour, one of our tour guides.
my pleasure. It's my pleasure.
So where are you
Um,
now? Tell us where you're now.
I'm still on the South Spine. I'm right next to the management school. Just arrived here. So management school is where all the accounting students, the business students, and I don't know, management students come to have their lectures. It's a big building. You can't miss it at the you can't miss it. And I am walking further down the South Spine, and I'm about to reach the George Fox building. Now, George Fox is a building. There are lecture theaters on the ground floor, and filed accommodation on top. So Filed is one of the colleges, and George Fox accommodation is part of the Filed College. This right here is George Fox. This building is George Fox, and yeah, there are lecture theaters and accommodation above.
Brilliant.
I just reached the Grisdale Bar. This is the Grisdale College. That way, this is the entrance to the Grisdale Bar. No. And yeah,
Amazing.
yeah. If I walk further down a little bit, I will reach Central, which is one of the supermarkets on campus. Central supermarket. A little bit further down. Oh, it's right here.
Very handy. Is it open at the moment?
No, it doesn't seem to be open. Yeah.
I'm sure it will be at some stage in the near
Yeah,
future.
definitely. And I am now taking a left towards the park. There's a park right opposite Central Supermarket. You can't miss it. Today's a beautiful day. Everything's green. This is the park. You can come here if you want to take a breather, want to take a break. This is a lovely place to come for a break. Right here. I'm gonna head back to show you the rest of the South Spine.
Lovely. And Georgia, we've just had a question come in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we can, Skylar, do you want to read that one out for us?
Yeah, I can. So the question was that black building in front of the George Fox building part of the management school?
Let me go back. So the management school is like a big building. So my guess is that it probably was part of the management school. Or could it be the Grisdale Bar? I'm heading back now just to make sure.
We appreciate it
Thanks so much.
for being so thorough.
While me and
Good
Skylar
luck.
sit here whilst you run
Building.
around. Here we are, just in our lounge.
So this is the Grisdale College. And I'm assuming that this is the black building they were referring to.
Ah,
Okay. If it
So
is,
George
then
Fox is right here.
Yep.
And opposite George Fox, we can find this building. Gonna go closer to the sign. You can't lose your way on campus. There are always signs. And this is the Charles Carter building. Again, there are many lecture theaters here, and it is, I think, this is part of the management school.
yeah, I fit. So if I remember correctly, it is kind of part of the management school. There's definitely lots of like lecture halls and or places where you can have lectures and sorts of things. But
Mhm.
the real part of the management school was a little bit before that.
Yes, it's this building you see
Yep.
right here. This is the main entrance to the management school. Here, this building right here.
fantastic.
I hope this solved your questions.
No, yeah, we got it. We
I
got
hope
it.
this
Thanks.
cleared.
So,
That's very helpful. So,
Good.
yes,
all right. So Georgia, I think we'll let you go to your next location,
Mhm.
and I think we'll jump back to Jesse.
great.
Sure.
Let's go
See
back
you
to
in a
Jesse.
bit.
Oh, see you in a minute, Georgia. Brilliant. Good to see that. Here we are, back with Jesse. Jesse, where are you now?
So right now I'm at the edge of where I was showing you last time. This is another entrance out of the Great Hall, and I'm just facing the marketplace, which is where people who are catered, that's where they'll be getting their food. So let me just turn the camera. There we go. This is the marketplace. As you can see, they're doing some renovations, I think maybe to make it more open, just with all the social distancing guidelines. But yeah, that's where people who are catered will be coming in to eat. And I'm just turning out now. As you can see up here, this is the Confucius Institute. This is like over here is also the, I don't know if you can see the sign, but it's the English Literature and Creative Writing Languages and Cultures. So this is these are more like humanities kind of buildings. And I'm just coming out now onto Lancaster Square. I think that's the general name of this area, and it's lovely. It's surrounded by a lot of county townhouses, as you can see. So during all times of the year, to be honest, people are out here. They come out here with their flats, and this also opens out past the Lacquer building. So I'm just gonna walk out and bring us up by one of the nature trails because Lancaster is surrounded by a lot of forest. On some areas, you can see that they have they're growing plants, they have animals, so they try to focus on all that, keeping the ecosystem going and stuff, even with all the new buildings. Just gonna walk us out.
Lovely. I've never seen campus so sunny.
Honestly, It's lovely, but not what I was expecting to come back to, but I appreciate it. So here we are walking out past Leica again. And as we go down here, you can see there's paths diverging. There's a lot of different ways to get onto the nature trails, but that's one of them. And then when you walk out past these buildings and you're facing the front of campus, on that path down to the sports center, I don't know if I'll make it there in 2 minutes, but I'll do my best. On the path facing the sports center, you can go off and walk past all of the sports fields, another long nature walk as well.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Super. Well, should we cut to our next person and then we'll come back to you in a minute and maybe see the nature trail?
Yep.
Fantastic. So thank you so much, Jessie. That's very helpful. And I think we'll go to Sally next, but we've also got a question come in, which maybe Sally can help us answer as well, which is what's the best way to get to the management school if you're coming from the city? So Sally, I don't know what your advice would be.
I think if you're coming from the city, I mean, the bus is the usual way onto campus for most people if they're coming from the city. And I think that I'm trying to think if the bus goes all the way round to the management school. I think it does. I think you can get to the south part of the campus by bus if you just wait on it after it's been to the underpass, which is the main bus stop on the campus. Otherwise, as Georgia has been showing you, you can just walk down the South Spine. The Spine is a really easy way to navigate around the campus. So yes, if you get the bus into the underpass, that will bring you up to Alexandra Square, and then you can walk down through there. Is that clear? Does that answer the question?
No, thank you, Sally. I think that's very helpful. Yeah. If anybody needs clarification, drop a comment in.
Yeah.
So whereabouts are you now, Sally?
Well, I was just going to say, if you were wondering where the ducks were, I found them. I don't know if you can see. I'm down at the lake, and it's quite covered in algae, which is a bit.
Yeah, it doesn't even look like a lake.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a lake. But look, here we go. Here they all are, making their way over.
There's the ducks.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's one. I'm so happy.
And there's even a heron over there. I can't zoom in, but.
Oh, Sally, you did a great job. David Attenborough, eat the heart out. Move over. Sally Miller.
So there you go. This is a nice little viewing platform.
Ah, wonderful.
Back where I started, there's the barbecues over there.
Okay.
Nice.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Great. Well, let's keep moving and let's head over to Georgia. Oh, take out Sally. There we go, Georgia.
Hello again.
Georgia. We've had another question come in, Georgia. I don't know if I could ask you this question.
Sure.
Can we cycle within the campus to get to different buildings? Are you allowed to cycle around campus to get to different places? And can you lock your bike up?
You can definitely cycle around campus, but not on the Spine. And I think it wouldn't be safe to cycle on the Spine because there are many steps, throughout the Spine. But generally, especially where I'm here right now, yes, always. Of course, you can cycle to and from campus and on campus, but not on the Spine. Let me turn the camera around. So here, for example, this is the road, and this is where you could cycle. I am right next to Pendle College, and you'll find that cycling is easy.
Oh, Georgia, I think we're losing you.
Lecture theater, you would have to.
We might be we
I
might
think
lose
we're
her.
slightly losing
And
Georgia there. Are you back? Uh, well, anyway, whilst we just wait for Georgia to reappear, I think, as she was saying, you can
on the
cycle most
spine
places.
itself.
Oh, she's back. Hello? We'll just give you a couple of minutes, Georgia, whilst we wait for you
Yeah, can you hear
to.
me?
We can hear you, but we can't see you.
So,
You're frozen. Oh, there we go. You bear with
oh
us,
no,
folks.
I was saying that
She
I
might
think
be too far away from the main
I
buildings.
think she might be too far from the main buildings. We'll just wait a couple of minutes and see if she comes back. So, as she was saying, you can not cycle down the spine, but you can cycle. There's a ring road right around campus, and there's lots of places to lock your bike up around the ring road as well. So you can cycle between places using that. So
If you really wanted to, but as Georgia was saying, like the spine is perfect to just kind of walk from places, and it's not a huge campus. You can probably get across in like 10 minutes or so. So
yeah,
it's not a problem at all.
yeah, great. I think we've nearly covered everything that we're going to cover. I think we've got a few more bits to go. So who should we go to next? Should we go to? What do you think? Georgia's back. Should we try her again?
Yeah, it kind of looks like she's kind of there.
Should we try? Georgia, are you there?
yes. I don't know how much of what I said you were able to pick up.
None.
But I'm so sorry about that. I'm gonna try and explain this again. You can definitely cycle to and from campus. As you can see, there are cycling roads leading to campus. Cycling roads, they usually run adjacent to the main roads, but you cannot cycle on the spine itself. You would have to usually walk towards your lecture theatre. But anywhere else, you could cycle with ease. I am now walking towards Grad College and Lonsdale College, and I left the spine, and I am on South Campus. But yeah, you would find that you can easily cycle around campus.
Fantastic. Thanks very much, Georgia. So I think we've got one more stop to go.
I think
I
so.
think so. So should we go back to Jessie and see if she's found the nature trail? So Jessie, how are you doing?
I see some trees.
I see some trees. That looks like nature.
Oh, she's muted.
Oh, hang on a second.
Oh, there
Are
we
you
go.
there?
I'm by nature. I'm on. Oh, there we go. I thought I was on a completely different place. So I'm on the trail now. Let me just turn the camera. Done. Right. So along the trail, you can see that Lancaster has like a community orchard. So they've developed it over a number of years. They try to grow a lot of fruits and stuff that's sustainable, but that can also be found in the shop that's run by students. What's it called again, guys?
Central.
Central?
There we go, Central. Yeah, in Central. And I just walked past, when you get to the trail, you literally just walk behind the library. I just walked past the preschool that's there for anyone that has children, staff, and students. So I'm just making my way down the trail. As you can see, lots of nature.
Looks beautiful.
It is beautiful. And it's lovely to try and get out after doing work. Just give yourself a break and go down the trail.
Yes.
You'll see a lot of cyclers, you'll see a lot of runners, or just people going on a walk to get some fresh air. So it's a lovely thing to have on campus.
And how long? I guess right around the sort of circumference of campus, doesn't it, Jessie? How long does
It does.
take? How long does it take to walk around?
Around the entire thing. I'm not sure about the entire thing. I know I've done quite a bit of it before, and it was over an hour, so maybe I took a diversion, but it does go around the entire campus.
So,
Does sound like quite a bit that you can spend time there.
yeah.
Yeah, it is. And there's lots of spaces for like people if they want to just have picnics or just to get out. And you can come down, it will lead you down to the like sports fields and a lot of things around the campus. So it's quite wide ranging.
Lovely.
Yep.
So beautiful. Thanks so much. It's one of the things that I
Lovely.
love about Lancaster's campus is the fact that it's so green and there's so much nature to go and look at. So make the most of exploring that whilst you're here. We're going to finish up in a minute, but I think Sally's got one kind of final notice for us before we go, and then we'll get everybody back on screen to say goodbye. So Sally, I know that one of the things that you're going to be doing once we kind of get back into the swing of term is running a course called The World That We All Want for international students specifically. I'm sure anybody is welcome. So Sally, do you want to just tell us a little bit about the course that you're going to be running and who is it for, and give us some details.
Yes, so I'm going to be running a course called The World We All Want. It's a Bible study course. It gives you an overview of the whole Bible, of what Christians talk about when they are talking about God's plan for the world. And if you have any questions about what it is that Christians believe, or you just want to find out more, then this will be a great opportunity for you to do that, to ask any questions that you have, and to look at what the Christian view of the world is. So we're going to be meeting on Zoom at 1 p.m. on Fridays during term time. So the first of those will be in week 1, not welcome week, but week 1. So that's the 9th of October. There is an event up on Facebook. So if you go to our Friends International Lancaster Facebook page, you can see the event there. And there isn't a link up at the moment, but there will be a link up. So I will put that up soon. We would really love to have you. If you have any questions about that, do just send us a message on Facebook. We'll be really happy to answer any questions about that. Hopefully you can join us.
Fantastic. And I do believe that the link to the Facebook event is also in the description that you'll find above as well. So please click that, let us know that you're coming, and we would love to see you there. So, and don't forget, next week, same time, same place, we've got a tour of the whole city where you can see even more chaos with people running around the city doing exactly the same thing. The week after, we've got a cooking show. And then Sally will be starting The World That We All Want as a course. So if you've not tuned in at the start, just to introduce ourselves again, we're Friends International, representing the churches here in Lancaster to help support and look after international students whilst they're in our city in any way that we can. We're here to welcome you and do whatever we can to help you whilst you are here in our city. So thanks for watching.
So Jamie, what is the easiest way to contact us?
Easiest way to contact us is probably to message our Facebook page. We also have a website as well. If you Google Friends International Lancaster, you'll find our website where you can get in touch with us. We've also got an app which you should definitely go and download. If you search the App Store or Google Play for Friends International, you'll find our Friends International app, where you can also find out about all the events that we are running. And there's loads more stuff on that app that's going to be really useful for you as you kind of settle into living and doing life in the UK as well. So download the app, follow us on Facebook, send us a message on the page if you want to get in touch with us, or get in touch with us through the website. And we're here to help you in any way we can. Christina says she can't wait to meet the ducks. Well, very soon you'll be able to meet the ducks. Let's get everybody back on, and we can say goodbye from all of us. And thank you, Skylar.
Thank you, Jamie.
No, it's been a pleasure. So thank you guys for showing us around, Sally, Georgia, and Jesse. And take care, and we will see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.